14 years in the dust. The red banner tore, but the path remained. Walking through the blinding white, facing the mountains bitter by, the surd winds that choke the breath, stepping closer unto death. Broken boots upon the stone, far away from hand and home. Opening the way, turning the darkness into day. Journeys through the desert away, the greatest path that was ever to own. Exchanging the silk beneath the foreign skies, watching the coulters rise without disguise, bridging the world from east to distant west, putting the bravest hearts to highest test. The steps will fade beneath the drifting sand, but tears remain across the broken land. Ooh, opening the way, turning the darkness into day. Opening the way, turning the darkness into day. Oh, dreaming. The iron lever turned, the monopoly of the page was broken. In old Mainzy the shadows fall, whispering behind the wall, cold lead letters in the press and distress, turning, winding to the word, striking truth that must be heard. Ooh, printing out the lie, breaking down the ancient night. Firm and words now multiply, rising what the tyrants
marching down the common street. Monopoly of knowledge fades away, heralding the dawn of a glorious day. Printing out the light, breaking down the ancient night. The press we before the war grew small, we bled into the green. Deep in the wild Polynesian sun, a sacred blade, the work is never done. Raw green stalks underneath the breaking skin, where the scars begin. Taste of salt on the edge of the blade. That is how the first promise was made. Crossing the oceans to Gujarat shores, boiling the Nirabi behind closet doors. Fiery stone furnace and dark smoky skies, watching the liquid as the raw till Reds and the kings drink the world from a glass, blind to the hands in the mud and the grass. Christ leads the pain, washing away in the India ahead. Just a white sand
The water drips in the dark tower. Roda roda perungo mulai mangunci takdir.
Cold water falls upon the wheel, turning the bronze and heavy steel. Wooden structures racing high, shadows moving under sky. Catching the rhythm and the riot, beating the world so bold and new, marking the hours that we pursue. Escape men clicks within the darkness alone, stable and true until the work is all done. Science is marching through the dynasty hall, creating the standard that will govern them all.
The wood will rot. The structures will decay. But this new beat will never pass away.
Holding the tide, catching the rim on the rail. The wheel remains.
The stars were wrong for Asia. It was a new horizon. Sailing past the old world's bound, seeking what has not been found. Maps are changing on the desk, picturesque. Tidal currents pull the wood, leaving places where they stood. Ooh, charting the way, turning the darkness into day, numbing the shore so bold and new, rereading what they thought was true. New horizons open wide before the eyes, revolution underneath the foreign skies. Encased right up on the sacred cartograph, lines are drawn to divide the ocean's path. The tittle fades, the ink alone will stay, a name engraved to never pass away. Ooh. remembers the mud, the day the crown was forced to sign the earth. Down in the marshes where the rebel lords awoke, broken by tyranny beneath the heavy yoke. The tyrant sits up on his founding throne of gold, hearing the untold stories of the brave and bold. Whoa, underneath the law, kings are bowing down to what the people are. Crowns are falling to the breast so cold. The greatest charter that was ever too old. Iron seals are pressing deep into the parchment sheet. No more tyrants roaring from a high exalted seat. Every man is equal underneath the heathen fire, rating down the justice that will never, never die. Judging the actions of the servant and the Lord. Whoa, underneath the law, kings are bowing down to what the people are.
We counted their heads with stones until the earth demanded a longer memory.
Swaying reeds by the riverside, watching water and clay collide. Fingers stirred of shifting dust in the names of the gods we trust. Oh, carved in the clay, words that time cannot wash away. Symbols rising from the mold, the first story that was ever told. Bronze points pressing deep into the mud, mounting laws written clearer than the blood. No more pebbles to scatter in the wind. This is where the recording will begin. The king will fade, but lines remain right where the reed was laid. Oh, carved in the clay, words that time cannot wash away. Bound in
The sand kept the secret. 3 scripts on a black stone. Digging deep in the rose at the dusk, broken dreams that we always trust. A dark beast salt block in the clay, hidden darkness awaiting for the day. Oh, speaking at last, walking the roses of the past. Broken symbols now unfold the greatest story never told. Kings and cartouches underneath the seal, deciphering the words to make them real. Gorgeous birds and floating sides of all, turning the silence into periscope. The dead will rise through lines of graven stone, no longer lost, no longer left alone. Speaking at last, walking the voices of the past. The
The chalk touched the stone, a tiny dot to define the endless void.
Dark night up on the temple floor, stars thinning out beyond the door. Lines drawn to count the gold we keep before we sleep. One dot to name the empty space, holding the cosmos in its place. kings will fall. The monarchs will decline, but this small will never pass away. Turning the nothing into all. The void remains. Struck the stone, 282 lines to bind the land. Dog basalt blocks up on the floor, guarding the truth forevermore. Iron chisels cutting deep, portray glamour's key. An eye for eye is carved in stone, standing to protect the throne.